Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. First of all, today we've just got to finish this canola harvest. We did start this in the last episode and just a bit more to do on this. Not a massive field, so it won't take us too long, but it does need to be done. And then that will be the last field harvested for today in August. We do have another field that we own that is ready. Not ready, sorry, it's not quite ready, but that will be ready in September, hopefully. Yeah, this is the last field that's actually ready to harvest today. So we'll just get this done first, and it will need baling as well. The other thing that we're going to be doing today, hopefully, somebody suggested a mod, because I've been asking what to do with all our slurry. We've got far too much slurry really. We've got over 500,000 litres, almost 600,000 litres I think at the moment. And it's just far too much, and to sell it, it would just take forever, and it's not really worth anything really. It's only worth about £17 for 1,000 litres or something, which is useless. And it would cost us more to buy a tanker to transport it than it would what we'd actually get for it really. So I don't really want to go down that route ideally. So what I'm thinking we might do is there's a mod where you can put slurry or digestate into it, and it produces, it dries it, and it turns it into solid fertiliser. So basically getting free fertiliser from our slurry, which is just a waste product from the cows, and other than spreading it on the land, there's not much else we can do with it that's going to be worthwhile. Selling it's not worth it really. So I think that's a really good mod. The only downside, it does cost 50,000, not massively expensive, but it's a lot of money. £50,000 is a lot of money, but I think it will pay for itself, and it certainly means we can do something with our slurry that's more useful than just selling it or storing it. So I think we're going to get that today, but that will be after we finish this harvest, which won't take too long, and I'm going to get on with that now. Now the field's complete, I'll get the follow me helper to follow the combine back to the yard with the tractor. So I'll just set the follow me up now. There we go, that should work. And I will drive the combine back, and the helper can drive the tractor behind me. I think that's probably the safest thing. I don't really trust the helper to be able to drive the combine on these narrow roads. In fact, I don't really trust myself that much. Well, it's just the very tight roads really. It can be a bit tricky. So if I get stuck, the helper certainly will, I'm sure. The oncoming traffic is the main issue really. Like now, not a very good time to meet on a bend there. Other equipment coming the other way. Yeah, this is a bit tight. So this is the reason I wanted to drive the combine, because I don't think the helper would have bothered waiting there. I think it would have rampaged around the corner. Anyway, I think we should be okay, so I will get this back to the yard, and then I think we'll look at getting this new production set up. So just tipping the canola in the silo now. I've got 22,400 litres in total off that field, so not too bad. Not quite a full load, but yeah, we'll sell that in the winter. Anyway, yeah, next job, now that's tipped, is to have a look at this production. So we'll go into the production menu, construction and productions, and it's this one, liquid manure and digestate drying mod. So we'll get that, £50,000. Need somewhere flat. Obviously in the yard would be ideal, but we've got a lot of bales lying around, so not the best place for it really, and this field here is too steep really. But I have noticed that this area here is pretty much flat. It's not 100% flat, but it's not too bad. Around about there, that's about as flat as it's going to get. That's going to cost us just over £50,000. There we go. So, first time I've ever seen this mod, didn't know it existed until somebody left a comment the other day. So I'm going to have a go with this now. I think we fill it with, we've obviously got slurry, not digestate, so we'll fill it with slurry, and that turns it into solid fertiliser, which is going to be a massive cost saving for us, and it gets rid of the slurry. So yeah, killing two birds with one stone there. So I'll get on the slurry tanker with one of the tractors, probably a bigger one, that one. The Fent's probably the best one for this because it's quite a heavy tanker. I assume we can use our spreader as a tanker to transport as well. We'll see. If not, we're going to have to buy a transport tanker, but I think this one will work. I think it will already be full. I tend to fill them up. Yeah, so we've got 20,000 litres in that. So we'll take this to the new production. Not sure which end is the fill end or which end is the unload tip. I think this is the tip end. Oh, and it's a solid thing, so we don't want to drive into it. There we go. Sorry, I saw the thing come up there. There we go. Unloading into there. So we unload into this machine here, which dries it and turns it into solid fertiliser. So I really, really like this idea. And then obviously the solid fertiliser comes out there into the spreader. Although I think we're doing liquid fertiliser at the moment, we don't actually own... Oh no, we do own a spreader, don't we? But we do spray... Oh, we can do it with the drill, yeah. The drill will use fertiliser, so yeah, that's fine, it'll be used, definitely. What we need to do is activate it. So, here we go, slurry, activate. So that's going to turn this slurry into solid fertiliser. 1,000 litres of slurry makes 500 litres of fertiliser. So that's pretty good. This should be a really useful mod. So thank you so much for suggesting this. I was asking for suggestions on what to do with all our slurry, and this is a perfect solution. I've taken all of that, so we'll go and refill it. Probably not going to use all 600,000 litres though, that's the only downside of it, so we're going to still be left with a surplus of it. But it will certainly get rid of some of it. We'll get it refilling and we'll get another load taken over there. How many litres can it hold? Ah, yeah, it's already full, so it's not going to take it now, but we can certainly put it over there ready to unload again in the future. So that's really, really good. And yeah, like I say, our seed drill will take solid fertiliser. So we can definitely use it, it will get used through the drill. That's really good. Dairy production still running. Got 48,000 litres of milk in there, so we may consider selling some more milk. How much have we got? Oh, only 6,000 litres at the moment. And how many pallets have we got over at dairy? Let's have a quick look. Where are we? Got these 4 cheese pallets there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 butter pallets and another cheese pallet. What are the prices like at the moment? Cheese and butter. Where are we? August. Oh, about to be a big spike in butter price. And cheese. Yeah, another big spike. So yeah, September next month will be the month to sell them. That's good. So we'll get these sold next month. We could do with the the cash boost, I think. Now we've spent 50,000 on that machine. We've still got 100,000 almost, but would like to get a bigger baler as well, so that's something else I want to spend the money on. Anyway, going back to this, let's just take this back over to the new production. We'll leave it there, and then we can just get it to fill up when it gets empty again. Now next show, I think we've got some bales to move from the straw bales that we baled in a few episodes back now. So we'll do that next, I think. Okay, so we will take the telehandler over to the field, and we'll get the follow me to bring the lorry. That'll work well. So we'll get that lined up behind the telehandler. Make sure it's set to telehandler. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep, there we go. That should work. And yep, there we go. It's following. So we'll get down to the field, and we'll start loading up these straw bales. And these will need to come back to the yard, and they'll be used obviously for the TMR mixing. Hopefully that lorry will get around there. It's a bit tight, but yeah, it's coming. Very impressed actually with the follow me on this map. I really thought it would struggle with all these tight sort of lanes and turns and things, but it's actually really impressive. It follows all the time. I don't think I've had one get stuck yet. The only time I've had the one get stuck on this map is when I've got too far ahead of it and it just loses the track. But yeah, it's doing really well. Don't want to speak too soon, of course, but so far so good. Anyway, here we are at the field, so I will start to load up these bales. Just getting the last of the bales unloaded now. That's all the bales cleared out of that field. We will have that other field to bale as well, but it would be quite nice to buy a new baler before then, ideally. Anyway, that's the last of the 2 sacks of bales up there, so that's all the straw that we've got for now brought back, so that's a reasonable amount, not a massive stack of straw there, but it's not too bad. I'm guessing this production is going to need a bit more hay and silage as well, so get that loaded in. Not sure how much. But we need to bring the trailer over as well and get that tipped and delivered to the cows. Yeah, it's taking those, so yeah, it definitely needs more silage as well. It always needs more. But at least we've got the higher capacity one now, the higher capacity TMR mixer, so yeah, there's not much urgency to keep filling it all the time. It's always going to keep running, I think. It's got a huge storage capacity now. How is it looking? Actually, straw is the lowest, or silage and straw, so yeah, more silage and straw, definitely. That'll keep it going. Then we'll probably bring the trailer over and get some more TMR unloaded and taken to the cow trough. So that's another 3 silage bales, and then probably some more straw. Get a couple of these that we just brought back. So yeah, it's a good job we've got another field of straw to get baled, because I don't think these would last the winter probably. It might do, but it's always good to have a nice supply. How's that looking? Amazingly, still not full. More silage. So yeah, huge capacity. It's 50,000 litres, I believe. 50,000 of each item in this one, which is a lot. Another 3 side bales. And then we'll get the trailer, I think. There we go. So the JCB's on the trailer still, there we go. So we'll use that again to bring some more TMR round to the cows. They're not desperate for feed, of course. They're not empty. The trough isn't empty, but I always like to keep it full, because then if we get busy periods when I'm not thinking about doing the cows, they're not going to run out of feed then. So get that trailer under the elevator again. Well, 118,000 litres in there. Yeah, it's quite a bit. This is when the extensions on the trailer would be useful, I suppose, if it would fit under there. That's the only issue, it probably wouldn't fit under. Don't know. Looks a bit close. Anyway, we'll get a couple of loads delivered back to the cow trough. I'll just keep it topped up. Might just repair this tractor. I've just noticed the repair bar's a little bit low. Not too bad, but as I'm here, right next to the repair, I'll just repair it anyway. There we go. How's it? Oh, we'll give it a wash as well. Look, we've got the pressure washer here. Just give the tractor a wash. It's looking a bit dirty. I know from my comments everybody likes to see clean equipment. I still haven't really got a definite answer of whether having a dirty machine makes it wear faster or not. I think some people say it does, so it may do. It's always worth keeping it clean, but I've got no firm evidence for that yet, so I don't know. There's probably a video somewhere on YouTube of somebody testing it, seeing if having a dirty machine wears quicker. I don't know how you'd test it really, but maybe possible. Anyway, we'll get another load. There we go. And probably, actually while it's filling, we'll put some more bales in as well. Put it on straw. Need some more straw. So we'll get another 2 straw bales. 22,000 litres of bales of straw there in just 2 bales. Quite a bit. Should be full now, so we'll get that tipped. There we go, that's another load. Then we'll probably, actually I'm just going to drive the lorry down to the dairy and get those pallets loaded up ready to sell. It's like I say, in September, which is not very far away. In fact, could even be this video, possibly. They'll be ready to sell, so we'll get those loaded on, ready to take to the sell point. Might as well get this trailer refilling as well. There we go. So yeah, we'll jump into the lorry again. We'll head down to the dairy. We'll load up those few pallets we've got down there. So we've got those pallets loaded on now. We'll probably move time forward to September and get these sold today, I think. But before we do that, well, I'll leave time on going a bit quicker. Which we put it to 500, and then we'll just get the ducks and things fed so they don't run out of feed. There we go. And also, if we go to the, if you can see anything, it's gone a bit dark now. Yeah, this tractor here, you can see it. We'll unload some more of the slurry because that's actually processing quite quick, I think. Okay, it's dark now, so I think we'll move a bit faster through time. It's the morning. Oh no, it's raining in the morning. There we go. Okay, so we'll go and refill this slurry tanker with more slurry to take to the production. I'll keep that running. We don't need those lights on anymore. And then we'll be able to sell our dairy products as well. So we get some money coming in, which will be much needed. And then in the next episode, we'll be able to probably buy a new baler. That's my plan. We'd like to get a big Heston baler or something, because it's a lot easier than doing the round bales. Probably keep the round baler for the silage though, but yeah, for the hay and straw, I do find the square baler a bit easier. So while that's filling, I think we'll just jump across to the dairy again, get some more pallets on there, 3 more. So we've got a few more butter pallets and 1 more cheese pallet. There we go, so 6 butter pallets in total and another cheese pallet. 6 cheese pallets by the looks of it as well. That's good. Any more coming? Not at the moment, no. Based on 100 litres, so a bit of a way off getting more pallets at the moment. But the slurry tanker is now full almost, so we'll get this taken across to the production. Luckily, not too far to go with it. That's why I placed it close to the yard as I could, so that it would be enough to travel miles with the slurry. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid, because if we were selling it, it would be a long way to go to the sell point, whereas this is just literally just across the field, so it's not too bad. So let's have a quick look at the productions. Wow. Okay, we're already full. We've already got 30,000 litres of fertiliser. Wow, that is fast. So we definitely don't need to buy any more fertiliser for a while. Or ever, because we've got pretty much an unlimited supply of slurry to put into this, so this is really good. And yeah, just look at the cows. Only 7,600 litres of milk, so they've definitely slowed down. I think that must mean some of the cows are in a reproductive cycle, which means they've stopped producing milk. Ducks need some more feed again, because we did that when it was by the time we speeded up. Can't jump the hedge. There we go. So we'll give a bit more feed to the ducks. There we go. That can be turned off now. And yeah, let's get these pallets of dairy products sold then. So before we go, we'll have a look at the prices to make sure we go to the best place. So 5,800 sell everything, and the butter is to sell everything as well. So yeah, just down the road, not too far to go, and then we'll get these sold, and that will really boost the money for buying a baler in the next episode, probably. So yeah, the sell everything is just here, so it's not far to go at all. Makes life easier. Turned in here. I'm going to make that turn now to do a little shunt. A bit tight with the lorry, but not too bad. I'll just drive straight forwards in there because we're selling everything. Literally everything at sell everything. There we go, and that's a total of 52,500 plus a 6,600 environmental score reward bonus. So that's really good, and we're back up to 153,000, which is what we were on, or above what we were on at the start of the episode. So that's really good. Anyway, the lorry can now go back to the yard, and think just to finish off today's episode, we'll make a start on harvesting our new field, if it's ready. I think it's ready, of field beans. If it's not ready, I might have to leave the episode there. But if it is ready, we'll get that started. We'll have a look when we get back to the yard. Okay, here we are back at the yard. Unfortunately, the field beans are not ready yet, even though it does say on the calendar that they would be ready, or harvest season is September through to, is it October or November? November, I think. But yeah, it looks like because probably they're later being drilled, they're not quite ready yet. So we can't harvest them today, but what we can do, we can finish off with a bit of spraying. We've got some herbicide to spray on the canola field that we drilled last episode. So that's a nice little easy job to finish off with. So just parking the lorry up, and then we'll go and get the sprayer on, and we'll spray herbicide to kill the weeds on the canola. I think I'll use the JCB, it's already here. Got that field there, and put the sprayer on. Hopefully it's already got herbicide in it. Yes, it does, that's good. It's got loads in it, so that'll be more than enough to finish the field. Even though it is a bigger field now, of course, because it's the one we're joined together. We're joined two fields into one, so it's a bit of a bigger area. But yeah, still got plenty of herbicide in that to get that field completely sprayed for the weeds. So I'll get on with doing that now.
But we can still be strong. So wipe out all your tears. When words die, when we're falling apart, hold your hand when my heart is. Get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're home. When words die, when we're falling apart, hold your hand when my heart is. Get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're home. Show me we're home. When words die, get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're home.
There we go, so that's the field done with the spray with herbicide, so that's good. So it means the crop will be at its maximum yield potential, hopefully. So I'll put this sprayer away now, and that will be the end of today's episode. There we go. And we'll switch off the tractor. There we go. So, really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.